The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks had far and away the league's most efficient offense last season. Their star, Luka Doncic, is rightfully credited for most of that, but their role players were also shooting the ball well. Now, the 2004 Mavs with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash were arguably the greatest offense ever, but this group could give them a run for their money. Kevin?
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic. He's out there with Richardson. Cauley Stein is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in a power forward position. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Griffin. At the tip. And here is Doncic. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. Durant with the steal. And here's Harris from the arc. And no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Cauley Stein. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
KD finds Irving. Bounce pass from Jordan. KD passes to Griffin. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And stolen by Harris. Left side, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Irving against Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. Durant against Hardaway. And that one drops.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. He gets it in there.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Here's Irving. Great look there, but off target.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Harris against Richardson. Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it up high, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
On the wing, Harris. Pops it up for Jordan.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Mavericks trail by 3. 1:16 left in the first. And Doncic, here we go.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Shoots over Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harris with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Hard away against Irving. And the pass to KD. From 15 feet away, and he nails the jumper. KD's got 6 points.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
The 3 for Doncic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That free throw, no good.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now, here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Doncic, and the layup falls.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Here's Claxton. Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Well, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Brunson has it in the corner. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by one. The kick out to Brown. Green left side. Back to Brown. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Here's Brunson. He has 6. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And here is Irving after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Over in the corner, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Doncic against KD. Basket good. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Feeds it to Durant. He can't get that one. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Doncic, no good. Nets trail by 4. Nobody near Irving. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic outside. And And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Hardaway for three. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Irving from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 7 points. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Doncic with it. 8 points for him. Brunson finds Doncic. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Here's Powell. Here's Doncic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Mavericks leading. Hardaway for three. They get it again, and they pick up 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Durant against Doncic. 11 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Irving. There's the triple. That shot is off. Got it off in time. The shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Dallas. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stopped, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They got motivated in that second quarter. The deficit they were staring at turned into a 3-point lead in the locker room. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserves.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the net. We've got Hardaway. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Finney-Smith in a power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Now here's Doncic. Three-pointer. That one no good. KD looking around. Right side, Jordan. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
That's good from Richardson. Nets trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, KD. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic kicks to Cauley-Stein. In transition, here come the Nets. The wide open look for Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Doncic feeling it out. It's Richardson on the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hardaway has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Griffin dishes to KD to stop the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Melly's checked in. And Trey Burke subbed in for Doncic. Landry Shamet's checked in for Brooklyn. Durant hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle, it's deflected and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. Mavericks leading by 6. Richardson outside. Pass to Melly. Now Burke kicks it out to Richardson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer. Burke's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Richardson. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Richardson, no luck. Nets trail by 7. Now the feed to Griffin. And it's Melly with the rebound. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one's good. Burke.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now, here's Shamet. Irving looking for an opening. Back to KD. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
And here is Burke. He has 6. Richardson outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's sent back by KD. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Dallas leading by 7. So for Brooklyn now, Landry Shamet is out there with Irving, and it's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Now here's Richardson. Finney-Smith kicks to Burke. Offline with his 3. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Luwawu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Josh Richardson, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Burke. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Irving against Doncic. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
From the moment this guy stepped into the league, Luka Doncic has been aggressive and assertive. He just attacks defenders.
Now here's Irving trying to find Durant. He's got it now on the left block. They grab their own miss. Jeff Green on the wing. Outside Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, no defense right there for that shot from Irving. Release so quick, especially off the pass.
At the top of the key, Powell. Hardaway passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Hardaway. A 3-ball. And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Johnson, good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hardaway for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Green up on top. Back to Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Green. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Blake Griffin comes in for Johnson. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Luwawu. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Irving. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Richardson outside. Puts up a 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half. Nets trailed by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's KD. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Doncic with it. From deep 3-point range, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic with the steal. Here's Cauley-Stein, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Durant. Fires for 3. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Richardson. Not going to go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. To take the lead. Knocks down the trifecta.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 1. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Powell. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brooklyn with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's KD. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
23 seconds left in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. On deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.